Relentless pressure. I mean, he's the guy that he can run forever. He's a tenacious defensive player. I think he's the best linebacker I've seen on tape this year. I mean, hands down, there's no question. He runs so hard, he plays so hard, he loves the game of football. It's very easy to see why he's a good football player and why he's player of the year in the conference. I'd love to coach a guy like that. You know, he's just that type of guy. And I've never even spoken 2 words, but I'll tell you one thing. I can't wait to find him after the game because I'm going to tell him what kind of player he is.
What's it mean to a team at the top of the year with the ball win?
And you live with it, to the first game of next year. I mean, you've got to live with your last game. That's the good and bad thing about bowl games. Yeah, there's a lot of teams can finish strong with a win, and that gives you positive momentum going into the off season, and positives for the younger guys. So it's very important to be successful.
Have you seen different levels of motivation from players from ball games over the years?
I'm relatively new for it. This is my 4th one. I think it's important for them to go out and finish strong. I think everybody wants to be remembered for winning their last ball game, whether you're a senior or a freshman or whatever you are, whatever position you play. I think as a coach as well. So that's motivation enough. I don't see a lot of people out here not motivated to be successful, on January 1st.
You have any better idea at center?
No, I tell you what, I'm going to leave it right up until the game. I'm going to let them have it out. I've been mixing and matching Clayton and Cody in there. Sometimes Clayton's got good days and good sequences during practice, and some does Clay. I'm going to let it play out right up until the game. I'm not going to mention a word to them. I'm just going to go back. They know who's playing well, they know who's not. So we'll see.
Does Wisconsin do anything from a running standpoint that you can use in South Carolina's running game?
From a running standpoint, I don't know. I have never looked at them, But that's one thing we do in the off season. I like to go back and make a list of top runs from other teams and kind of see what we can incorporate in our scheme.
How would you characterize Connor's toughness level? Level of toughness?
Tough. I mean, that's probably the best word. He's such a hard worker. He's a guy that's never going to let you down. If it does, it just breaks him in half. Tough is the best word. I mean, it's true grit. That's all.
Is there a time where more than one you didn't think you'd be able to play, and then he was out there and surprised you?
If you know Connor Shaw, there's never a time when you never thought he would play, and that's what he is. I mean, you can see him out there take shots after shots, run the ball, great first downs, break contain, and get out there on the edge, make first downs, and get waylaid on the sideline. I never anticipate him laying down. I always see him getting up, and I'm pretty sure he's going to take the next step.
This is your 4th year here. Assess your unit, what you had when you got here, and where it is now in terms of depth and the quality of players you have with your line.
Well, if you look from a statistical standpoint, we've increased our rushing yards over 100 yards. I mean, I believe we're right now at 205 yards a game. When we came in here, it was right at 100 yards a game. We reduced our sacks this year from, I believe there are 36 to 37 sacks to roughly, I think we got 21 sacks right now on the year. So, there's been progress made. I think the running game is important. I think it's something that's always got to get better. I've got to do a better job coaching, and we've got to do a better job playing. But we've established some schemes that we like, and we incorporate them when we run them no matter what, and I think that helps us. And then, of course, the numbers as far as offensive line has been built up to where we now have a second and a third unit that can go out there. One of the strangest things when I got here, I remember asking, well, who's our center? And no one had ever snapped the ball before, so I said, well, who's our best lineman? It was T.J. Johnson. I said, all right, T.J., you're the center. So here we go. So you had to build off that. Now we got 3, 4. I got 5 guys out there snapping the football at times now. So that's progress, but we still got to do a better job. First and foremost, me coaching them and getting better players.
Compare yourself to the player you were last time you were down here.
I mean, this is my redshirt freshman year, so I was just, getting my feet wet, like just doing scout team out here. We're getting better, but now, I feel like I'm better, more in shape. I know the plays more. I feel like I'm ready to really play this year.
Did you turn something into the underclassmen advisory committee?
Yeah.
Did it come back yet?
No.
Would you consider leaving if it said?
No. It's okay back.
You just did it for fun?
Just to find out where I stand. Yeah.
Coach Spurrier encourages everybody to do that, doesn't he?
I mean, well, they say if you're a junior, if you're a junior, you should do it just to see where you're at.
Corey did the same thing, I imagine.
I think Corey did the same thing too.
Are you confident he's coming back as well?
Yeah, we are coming back next year.